welcome to another episode of Apartment
Get fucked.
Theater.
Oh, sorry.
Get fucked. Suck my dick. Welcome to Apartment Theater.
Here's the
Anyway.
second time in the past 3 months that all three of us are here at the same time.
Yay! It's all three of us. We're back
Yay.
at it.
And then next week we're busy, so we have to change the day. It won't matter for those listening on Spotify, but if you watch us on YouTube, which if you're the one person that does, welcome.
It's very backlash. Like, whiplash continuously. I know how I said that. We're going to ignore it and keep going.
We know what you meant.
So, we were trying to watch more recent movies, so we watched some movies that came out this year. I guess that's the theme of the month, whatever. Like, our month, they've just turned into blocks now. They're not really like themes anymore. It's like, here's a block of stuff that we just decided to do.
Yeah.
And for this one here, we watched a movie called Oddity, and it is directed by Damian McCarthy. Every murder lives on after the brutal murder of her twin sister Darcy. Can it get more Irish? Goes after those responsible by using haunted items as their tools for revenge. Kind of. So what actually happens is there's a murder that happened. And
to Danny.
Oh yeah, her name was Danny.
Her name was Danny, with an I too. So
we got a haunted blind lady, and she brings this tree man who has trinkets in his head. And yeah, she just brings it over like, yeah, you said I could come over, so I brought the tree man to where my sister died, which I'm like, dude, if anyone got murdered at my house, I'm sorry, I'm not living there anymore.
Right?
Yeah, no, it's just too weird. I'm good. I'm good.
Especially if it was me. I mean, then I would just stay there forever, but haunt whoever else shows up, obviously.
So yeah, we try to figure out, because it turns out the blind lady's like, actually, it wasn't murdered by this person. It was murdered by a different. So it was this guy who was in a mental institution who was getting blamed for murdering her sister, but the blind sister has a way of being able to like telekinetic, whatever the fuck, tell like she could know the history of the item.
There was a show in America a while back that. Was it Psych? No, Psych was like making fun of that show. No, but the dude had like the same ability that he could like touch something and like.
That was Psych. Yeah.
Was it Psych?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then like get the history of it and like solve murders that way. Like there was an entire show based off of that premise.
Yeah. That
Fun
was
fact:
thing.
people like that have been used in like murder mystery, I guess mysteries, but murder cases a lot. Like,
and they're wrong.
Not all the time. Some people are
a lot of times
accurate.
they'll be like, yeah, she's dead, and then they'll be like, no, she's right over there actually.
Yeah, she's actually 3 rooms over.
So yeah, she has this piece of an eye.
No, it's a fake eye.
Yeah,
it's a glass eye.
Yeah, it was a glass eye. She was able to like see that. Oh wait, no, it was a different person. This guy was actually warning her that this person, because it turns out, spoilers, it was somebody at the ward, but it was a warden, I guess.
Yeah, it was a orderly.
Yeah, because apparently you can just tell them to go murder somebody and they'll go do it.
Well, that guy was like off his rocker anyways.
That guy was so weird. I'm like,
yeah.
They're trying to be like, who could it be? I'm like, it's that guy. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, at first I was like, the husband murdered him, which the husband was involved. So I was like 50-50. But then as soon as that guy came onto the screen, I'm like, that guy's a murderer. He's got a face for it. Like, he has the face of a murderer.
He does.
And turns out he was the murderer. But
he was so cartoonishly villainous.
He does, yeah. He's also... I couldn't tell if I was just used to the accent or if he was American.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Because he sounded American to me where everybody else sounded Irish or British to some degree.
So speaking of
anyway.
Irish, because we had like our little Irish bunch at one point,
Mm-hmm.
did you guys notice anything about this movie at all? Like anything felt familiar to you?
Yeah, the house is the same as in uh the it's the same house. I can't think of the movie. Damn it.
No, it's not that.
There is the same house. Well, okay, let me rephrase this. I've been in Ireland
Similar.
a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Everything looks the same.
Okay, but no. The person that plays the sisters, because it's played by the same person.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She is in "You're Not My Mother," our most downloaded episode.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah,
Who is she
Oh,
in
yeah.
it?
she's the mom.
She's the mom? Okay.
Yeah,
That makes
yeah.
sense.
So I was like, "Oh my god, I can't believe it."
That's funny.
So yeah,
So she
there
does
you
have a
go.
connection,
Fun
yeah.
fact. Now there is a nod to the director's other horror movie, but I don't think any of us have seen it. It's called
Mhm.
Caveat.
Hmm.
It's got like a weird bunny thing in it. You can see it in the background in one of the shots, like when she's
yeah.
going to get the tree guy from
Mhm.
the.
Oh, yeah, the one with the little 2 human teeth in it.
So, can I just say, this movie is really fucking loud.
It is loud.
Oh, I had
It
it
is a
turned
very
down.
loud movie.
So,
I had to turn it down, and I felt like such an old man, like turn this racket down. But I'm like, dude, this shit, like, I understand you're trying to make like a creepy atmosphere and stuff, but like you do not need to like. It got to a point where I'm like, I feel like if I could see the levels of the actual jump scare sound, I feel like you would
Yeah.
just be like, dude. Well,
Let
it
me
wasn't
tell
like peaking, but it was like, dude, this is too fucking loud.
Yeah.
the best was the edging teases with the jump scare sounds, because it would give you jump scare sounds and you're like, oh, a jump scare is coming up, and it doesn't.
You know, I am ashamed to admit that when the guy pops out the first time, it actually got me.
Wait, are you talking about the murderer?
Yeah.
With
Yeah,
a non.
with the mask on.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, the porcelain
They got
mask.
me too.
Yeah, no,
Dude,
that thing
it
did.
freaks me out.
I made an audible fucking sound. I was like,
I
"Oh
closed my
shit!"
door.
Like,
Because
it
it freaked
fucking
me out
got me.
because it was so like relaxed. Like
Yeah.
the whole, it was just relaxed, and I think that's what got me. Like the camera, like I was waiting for it to be on the camera. I was like, okay,
Yeah.
all
I
right.
knew he was there. Yeah.
And then I what I first expected was for the zipper to keep unzipping, like that it was gonna unzip, and that's what it is. But when she opened and the guy was right there, just chilling, just waiting, that was fun.
Yeah, and he was literally just like standing right around the side.
Yeah, when he
It's-
first appears and it's like that flash, I was like, "Oh fuck! Wait, am I actually genuinely being scared?" And then I realized I was like, "Wait a minute, hold on, I know how to negate this," and I just turned it down. I'm like, "See,
Got it.
this happens a lot, you know. Like
Mhm.
YouTube videos will do this where they'll be like, and here's the scariest thing, and they'll have the loudest fucking music because it's like." Oh, it's so loud, but like it's a creepy loud, and it's like no, turn that shit down. Like no, you're, it's like you're, it's like a fake tension thing. It's like a fake scare.
Yeah.
Like, no, dude, you're startling me. You're not scaring me. There is a difference. I know that sounds very like gatekeepy or whatever, but like me coming out and jumping at you like when you're not expecting it, that's just me startling you because like yeah, of course I didn't expect that, but like. You're not going to remember that. You're not going to remember the time where I jumped out at you randomly. You're like, yeah, whatever. He's just being a dumbass. But like going into like the woods and in the dark and you're hearing like weird, creepy shit, you're going to remember that because you're like, I hate being in the woods. It's fucking scary. I just hear owls and goblins in there. But yeah, no, like all I was thinking was like, if you could just quiet this movie a little bit more, like get rid of the jump scare sounds and all that shit. Like
yeah, there was a lot of like weird stingers in it.
Yeah, like anytime they would try to show you something scary, it'd be something super fucking loud to be like, oh, aren't you scared? They try to make this tree monster thing scary, and I'm sorry, but he was the funniest looking thing.
He
I
was.
loved him.
He was great though.
I
He
could
was
see you
wonderful.
guys having that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
He was cool. I liked him.
It
I
looked
liked
a
him
lot
a
more
lot.
like flesh than it did wood though. So,
Agreed. I thought he was like a weird flesh guy.
Yeah.
And
I
that
thought
made
thought
me
he was like
more
skin.
uncomfortable. Yeah.
Yeah.
I liked how like casual he was at the kitchen table. I liked that
Same.
there was not a lot with him.
Mm-hmm.
He just sat there.
He was just a creepy golem guy. At least that's kind of what I thought he was like a weird
Yeah, he
golem.
is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Who's being
He's-
controlled. Poor guy.
Yeah, he has like 5 little holes in his head.
Mhm.
All I was thinking, so there was 2 instances where I thought this guy was really fucking funny looking.
Mm-hmm.
When they were at the table, like it was the blind girl and the girlfriend person
Uh-huh.
talking, and they try to make it seem like it's scary that he's sitting there, but he just has his mouth open and he looks
Yeah.
stupid. And all like when he had his mouth open, I was just going, oh.
Tell me why like the girlfriend was about to put her hand in the mouth of it though.
I think she thought that her keys were in there.
That's kind of what I was thinking too. I was like, did he swallow
I was
her
thinking
keys?
that he was holding the keys. So that's the other thing
Yeah.
too. So at one point, the girlfriend character is looking for her keys. She can't find them. All I was thinking like, it's gonna be with the guy. It's gonna be with the guy. It's gonna be with the guy. And it was I don't know where the fucking keys were. I forgot. Honestly,
They were in the trunk
were in the
that
bunk,
the
yeah.
that the guy came in.
Okay. So I was like,
Yeah.
it's somewhere around him, but like, he.
And then Danny told her to run, and that happened to Danny told her to run really creepily from like in the corner, and then she did like a little like quick shut on the
Oh
trunk,
yeah.
and she opened the trunk, and that's where her keys were, so she could leave.
That could have been a scary scene too if it wasn't so fucking loud too.
Mhm.
Like, it's like you could make jump scares work. If you don't need it to be the loudest thing possible. Like I hate it in like movie trailers. Well, they'll be like, "Oh, I'm gonna look over a well real quick," and they're just staring into darkness. Like something's gonna come out of it. Like I'm
Mhm.
not stupid.
Yeah.
It feels like a roller coaster ride.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
like I get that like some people like that, but like I fucking hate it. God, I'd rather just be creeped out the whole time instead of just like, oh, isn't it scary? Yeah, because I'm just sitting there the whole time going like, gonna happen, it's gonna happen,
Mhm.
it's gonna happen. Oh, it happened, and it still like startles me a little bit because I'm like, well, yeah, something just jumped out at me, but like,
Yeah.
what are you doing? The other thing too, I don't know if you guys thought it as well with the tree man. That's what I'm
Mhm.
calling him at this point.
True man.
With
Yeah.
his little holes in his head.
Mm-hmm.
I was
Mhm.
like, it'd be so funny if she just like picked him up and
And
bowled
bowled him. That's what I
Yeah.
was thinking too. My intrusive thoughts were like, put your fingers in it. I was like,
I
put your
like-
fingers. Do it.
I like that she was like immediately when she was like, put everything back. She's just okay. Everything goes back.
Everything goes back.
Yeah, let me just roll this neatly back up again.
Yep. Okay, sorry.
God. Who keeps shit like that? Like really? They
Me, I would.
Yeah.
This woman has my like dream job. She runs
Yeah.
a Oddities store and
was
has creepy
thinking that.
shit. And literally our introduction to her is don't touch anything. Everything in the store is cursed. Curses will be removed upon purchase. And I was
That
like,
is, like
this woman fucks.
such a good
Hell
thing.
yeah. I'm
such
like-
a good sale
I'm
right
gonna-
there.
I
I'm
was
like, I'm
gonna
here with
tell-
her.
for Angel's bookstore for October. I was gonna say if you do a TikTok video, you should say all these books are cursed, and the curses will be lifted when you purchase the
When you
item.
purchase it. Mm-hmm.
But there were aspects that I liked. I felt like the ending though was really predictable. though.
Yeah.
Like, also, with the blind girl dying, I'm sorry, she fell in a hole that's in the second floor. Like what
Yeah.
purpose is the hole?
I think this was a
It was a carriage house.
farm. Yeah, I was gonna say like a farmhouse or something
Yeah.
before they try to renovate it into
Yeah.
a house.
Yeah, so that hole would have been to throw hay down.
Wait,
Yeah.
wouldn't she know that it's there?
No.
Though, like
Not necessarily.
it's like a place that she's been to. Like I feel like a lot of blind people like they won't really need like their stick. That like they'll just kind of know where everything is.
No,
I
Some good
because I don't
feel.
think she had been to the house.
I think she has
before.
been once.
But then I'm like, well, where's your stick?
Right?
You
Because
have
she
it.
definitely had one.
Yeah, where's your stick? Start poking around. Something's
Yeah.
not right. Also, that guy's a fucking weirdo. Maybe she wanted to die.
Maybe.
Probably. Her mother was already dead. The father was never spoken about, and her twin sister's dead.
Yeah.
Wouldn't shock me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it was a cool house.
Yeah.
Being in an old
I-
carriage. Or a
I
carriage
like
house
the
and stuff.
ending with the bellboy. That was pretty great.
Yeah, that was funny to me.
Yeah.
I was like,
least we know
you're
he
gonna
died.
die.
I wish got to watch it, but
Right? It was
least-
like the bellboy was fun, but also sort of like comical. Like he just
Yeah.
sort of looked a little silly, but I think bellboys in general look silly, like even alive.
whenever I think bellboy, I honestly think from
Grand Budapest Hotel.
no,
That's
Sweet
what I
Life
was
of,
thinking.
I don't even think I've seen that.
Oh, it's so good. You need to see it. It's so goofy too.
Oh shit! Somebody's at the door. It just makes me think of Damn
Are
it!
you
Hold on.
leaving?
I
Are you
have to.
leaving?
I have to.
Where
My
are
mom's
you
at the door.
going?
Hold on.
Oh my god.
Danny has to leave
First,
to open. Well,
Danny
hopefully
just
Danny
l-
doesn't get murdered.
Danny just leaves. Yeah, we're gonna. That chair's gonna turn around and it's gonna be a golem.
Nice. Perfect.
Honestly, that would be perfect. Yeah.
That would be perfect.
But yeah, no, that. I feel like the acting wise, though, it was okay. It wasn't
Yeah.
a little stage play kind of feel to
Mhm.
it, but yeah, I didn't really find the golem thing scary, and when the murderer, like the true murderer guy, is
Mhm.
like running away from him, like dude, this guy walks like a mile an hour, like
Oh,
just
yeah. That was
walk
the
away.
other
Push
thing I
him.
was gonna say, because the actual murderer jumps off the balcony from the like second story and breaks his leg.
Yeah, how did
I'm
she
like-
die from that too? Like,
Yeah, I'm like, I have jumped off of things from a second story before, and like, yeah, it hurts. It is uncomfortable in your legs. Also, the table was right there. Like, why didn't he jump down onto the table instead? Because that's what I would have done, which would have given you a softer landing.
it would not have,
Whatever.
like, shattered his ankle like it
Yeah,
did.
he literally got a compound fracture from jumping 10
I
feet.
realized I was trying to talk and my microphone was muted.
Yep, it
Way
was.
to go.
Oh.
Yeah.
Um,
No, I was gonna say it makes like I think he tried to jump down on the table. Also, how he fell because he was going over like an idiot. Totally could have like compound
Hey.
fractured his leg. She, on the other hand, makes sense too because she's
She's
definitely-
blind, so she didn't know. She couldn't catch herself.
which is terrifying if you think
Yeah.
about it.
Well,
What I was
mean,
gonna
like,
say before I had to go open the door was thinking of a bellboy, and the only thing I think of a bellboy is Esteban Julio Ricardo Matia de la Rosa Ramirez from Zack and Cody.
Oh.
He, like, this-
uh,
yeah. So like
Never
every single
watched it.
time, oh my god, I
Neither
love
have I.
Esteban. He is like great. And there was this one episode where he's running a seance. It's even better.
Nice.
But
Good for him.
that's
was
who
gonna
I
say,
think of as
this
a
is where
bellboy.
like age difference happens, but like I
Mhm.
don't even think we're that far apart.
No,
We aren't.
we
I just
really
watched
aren't.
a lot more Disney Channel.
Yeah, I
never-
didn't hardly watch any Disney
Yeah.
or Nickelodeon really. I was a Cartoon Network girly through and through.
I
feel
watched
like
my
it was
Cartoon
that and we
Network
were
too.
watching Sci-Fi Channel.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Cartoon Network or Sci-Fi. Or Comedy Central.
That's also a good one.
Which I don't.
You guys
know.
remember Toonami?
Yeah.
Yep.
Toonami. Yep.
Where are we going?
I don't know.
Oh, I don't know.
Anyway.
Okay, but yeah, so we unintentionally picked an Irish horror movie that just
Mhm.
keeps happening now. I
Yeah.
guess there's a lot of like creepy Irish
Mhm.
folklore stuff, so
Mm-hmm. Which I
makes
love.
sense.
Um,
Yeah.
I don't know. like incredibly moved by this movie, but like
No.
I didn't hate it either. I was like, yeah, okay, this is fine. I think I'd give it like a solid like 2.5, 3 maybe.
That's what I gave
Um,
it. Yeah, it was a 3.
Only because it like actually got me with the one jump scare, which is very rare, and I'm kind of mad that it got me. I think because like it gave us just enough time where it's like, oh, okay, it should have like the jump scare should have happened
Yeah.
already, and then it like got us comfortable with like, ah, okay, well we're expecting a jump scare, but we're not gonna get one, and then it actually gives us one.
When it started, I thought we were going to be watching a real piece of shit, though.
Yeah.
I was like, where is this? Is looking cheap and shitty. Like, where is this going? And then
Yeah, I did kind of get House on Haunted Hill vibes from the beginning a little bit.
a little bit.
But I like the idea of it not really taking place, but like playing off the idea of like cursed oddities as a thing.
Yeah.
That just alone amuses me, so I think I'm a little biased towards that, and that's why I liked it, and I give it 3 stars. But I don't know. I think it's worth a bit of a watch. I don't think it's as good as what like a lot of critics are saying, because I saw that this was like, ooh, a fresh take on horror, blah blah blah, and I was like, is it though?
It's got like a 96 too. Like
Yeah, but like if you look at like who's reviewed the movie so
Yeah.
far, like I could look it up here real quick. Like if you look and see who said anything, it's like who gives a shit, people.
Yeah.
Like who's like IGN movies. Who gives a fuck about IGN?
Yeah.
Or like always good movies. Who's that? I don't know. Who cares?
Yeah. I mean,
But-
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Who
It
knows?
was
It's fine.
entertaining, and
I liked it.
I
Yeah.
get worried when it's
The
like
ending
when it's
was
like a
pretty
0% or like low percentage, and when it's a really high percentage. I'm
Yeah.
like, look, I gotta feel, but like that's the other thing too. It really just comes down to how we're gonna feel about it overall.
Yeah.
Like, it could be whatever the fuck percentage, and we'd still be like, this movie's fucking dog shit.
yeah.
Like, we've experienced some real. I mean, Long Legs has got an 85%. We were kind of just like,
I still need to watch that one because I didn't watch it.
oh yeah, it was just Danny and I.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were just.
I
Kinda
don't
like,
even
"Oh,
know that I
alright."
want to watch it though.
You should, and just like how you should watch.
I've watched
The
The Wailing.
Wailing.
I did watch The
Oh,
Wailing.
you did watch it. Okay.
Yeah, I did watch it, and I liked it.
Yeah. I'd say watch it though. Like, might
yeah.
as well.
Okay.
Do you have anything better to do?
Not really.
Exactly.
It's too
Do we have?
fucking
what?
hot in this room. I'm sorry.
No, I was about to say, do we have anything else? Because yeah, I'm also boiling.
Yeah. No, I have nothing.
No.
All right. Well,
Get us out of here. I want the fuck
Okay.
out.
Okay, so thank you guys so much for checking out the show. If you want to check out other episodes, you can find us on Spotify and other
Everything.
podcast things, except for Apple.
Apple hates us.
Yeah, and then YouTube, you can find us there as well. You can. That's where the future episodes are. So if you want to see the episodes that are coming out, you head over to the YouTube channel. Oh my God, these are episodes I've never seen before. And then with the Spotify thing, it's like, wow, these are episodes I've never heard before, because there's a bunch on one and a bunch on the other, and they're kind of all over the place. So,
Facts.
but yeah, the best way to support us is to download the episode. It's the only thing that I can see. So if you download the episode, it means a lot. So, and tell your friends to download it as well. Download it on multiple things. I don't care. Just download it, and then we'll be